Before we even begin, let me tell you this. Don't skip a single second. Only if you watch till the end will you understand the entire story, because this one is full of unexpected turns. We're talking about Sun Yijin, the beloved actress adored worldwide, whose second account suddenly disappeared, leaving fans both shocked and desperate for answers. The twist here is that it wasn't her main account, the one everyone knows, but a lesser-known secondary account that vanished overnight. And that tiny difference is exactly what made the mystery so fascinating. When the news first broke, fans were in disbelief. Some thought it was just a glitch, maybe a temporary bug, while others immediately suspected something more deliberate. After all, Sun Yijin has been in the spotlight for years, and every little move she makes is magnified by millions of eyes. So why would a second account, one not even officially promoted, suddenly go dark? That question became the fuel for endless online debates. What made it even more gripping was the timing. Right when the actress was enjoying a wave of positive attention, this sudden disappearance cast a shadow. Social media lit up with threads, speculations, and even theories about whether the account had been hacked, deleted on purpose, or perhaps something more personal was happening behind the scenes. And here's the real kicker. Some fans claimed they had seen posts and interactions on that second account that hinted at more personal aspects of her life, moments she never shared on her main profile. If that's true, then its disappearance carries even bigger implications. Did she remove it to protect her privacy? Or was someone else responsible? Trust me, this story is only just beginning, and the deeper we go, the more tangled it gets. The mystery grew even stranger when fans started comparing screenshots. Some had captured posts from Sun Yijin's second account just days before it vanished, and these weren't ordinary updates. They showed casual, candid glimpses, pictures of quiet dinners, behind-the-scenes moments, and even hints about future projects. Nothing too scandalous, but they felt more raw, more personal. That's why the disappearance stung so much. It wasn't just about losing a page. It was about losing access to a side of her that fans rarely got to see. What fueled the storm further was the silence. No statement from Sun Yijin, no clarification from her management, nothing at all. For fans, silence often speaks louder than words. Some argued that if it had simply been a technical issue, she, or at least her team, would have cleared things up quickly. Instead, days passed, and the account remained gone. That vacuum of information left fans to fill in the blanks themselves. Soon, the speculation spiraled. A faction of fans was convinced the account had been hacked, pointing to other celebrities who had faced similar incidents. Others believed Sun Yijin herself had taken it down to regain control over her private life, especially now that she balances both her career and family life. But then came the wildest twist. Whispers that maybe the account had been used as a testing ground for posts before they went public on her main profile. If true, then deleting it might have been a strategic move, not a crisis. Still, nothing concrete surfaced. And that's what made the whole saga so gripping. Because when something doesn't add up, people naturally assume there's a hidden truth. And in Sun Yijin's case, the hidden truth might be more surprising than anyone expects. By the third day of speculation, the situation had turned into a full-blown frenzy. News outlets picked up the story, framing it as a mystery that demanded answers. Hashtags started trending, with fans across the globe demanding clarity. The narrative wasn't just about a missing account anymore. It had become a symbol of transparency, privacy, and the blurred lines between celebrities' personal and public lives. What made this case especially intriguing was Sun Yijin's reputation. She has always been known for her elegance and grace, carefully curating what she shares. The idea that a hidden account existed at all, and then suddenly disappeared, felt almost contradictory to the image fans were used to. It was as if they had stumbled upon a secret door, only for it to be slammed shut before they could peek inside. That sense of being cut off from something exclusive only intensified their curiosity. Meanwhile, online forums buzzed with theories. Some believed it was connected to a project under wraps, suggesting the account may have leaked something unintentionally. Others whispered about family matters, arguing that certain private posts may have crossed an invisible boundary. But the most dramatic theory was that the disappearance was intentional, a calculated move to ignite publicity. After all, controversies, even small ones, often keep a star in the headlines. Adding another layer, a few eagle-eyed fans pointed out suspicious activity. They noticed sudden bursts of follower growth on certain accounts claiming to be backup pages of Sun Yijin. Could someone have orchestrated the disappearance to redirect fans toward impersonator accounts? That possibility sent chills through the fandom, because it hinted at a much darker, manipulative game being played. One thing became clear: this wasn't just an account vanishing. It was a storm testing the trust between Sun Yijin and her loyal supporters. As the storm raged on, fans began demanding official answers more loudly than ever. Messages flooded her agency's official accounts, asking whether the disappearance was accidental, intentional, or the result of hacking. Still, no statement came. That silence only deepened the sense of unease, and by now the narrative had shifted from curiosity to frustration. When fans feel ignored, theories tend to grow even more extreme, and that's exactly what happened here. One popular thread suggested that the second account wasn't simply for casual posts, but for something much more private, perhaps conversations with close friends or hidden updates meant for a limited audience. If hackers had accessed it, then there was a possibility that sensitive information could have been exposed. This theory added an edge of fear to the mystery, making fans worry not just about the account itself, but about Sun Yijin's safety and peace of mind. Others took a more sympathetic approach. They argued that as an actress constantly under the microscope, Sun Yijin deserved her privacy. Maybe she chose to delete the account to take control of her personal life before it spiraled out of her hands. To them, her silence wasn't negligence, it was protection. Yet, even this view didn't satisfy everyone, because the account's sudden vanishing felt too abrupt, too unexplained. Adding fuel to the fire, screenshots began circulating of alleged direct messages from the account before it disappeared. Whether real or fake, these images blurred the line between fact and rumor. For fans, every screenshot became a clue, every rumor a possible truth. And that's what kept them glued to the story. It was no longer just about Sun Yijin's account. It had become a puzzle, and everyone wanted to be the one to solve it. By the time weeks passed, the disappearance of Sun Yijin's second account had transformed into one of the most talked about celebrity mysteries online. Fans weren't just curious anymore. They felt emotionally invested, as though solving this puzzle would bring them closer to the actress they admired so deeply. And that's the real twist. This wasn't about a simple account deletion. It was about the bond between a star and her audience being tested in real time. Speculations continued to evolve. Some argued the account might return one day, perhaps in a dramatic reveal with a message from Sun Yijin herself. Others believed it was gone for good, erased intentionally to avoid misunderstandings. Yet the lack of closure was the very thing that kept people engaged. In a world where every action of a celebrity is usually explained, documented, and dissected, the silence surrounding this case created an irresistible vacuum. Fans kept pressing for clarity, but her management remained firm in saying nothing. This unusual silence became almost symbolic, as though the mystery itself was the message. Maybe the real point wasn't why the account vanished, but that some things aren't meant to be shared. Still, that idea didn't stop fans from watching her every move, hoping for hidden hints in interviews, public appearances, or even in the captions of her main account. What makes this story unforgettable is the mix of intimacy and distance. That second account felt like a secret doorway into Sun Yijin's private world, and its sudden closure reminded everyone just how fragile that connection can be. Whether it was deleted, hacked, or strategically removed, one truth remained clear. The mystery had captured hearts, and until answers surfaced, fans would always wonder what really happened.